Yes, sir.
Thank you. They got it? You got it. Thanks, guys. That is.
S-E.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming at this memorial event. We are going to start right away. My name is Dan Arellano, and I am the Master of Ceremonies. If everyone will please rise for the presentation of the colors. Remain standing until the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. So I present to you the ROTC with the presentation of the colors.
Carry. Colors. Right. Ready. Go. Right. Face. Forward. March.
Forward. Oh.
Color yard. Oh. Left. Face.
Detail. Halt. Ready.
I pledge of allegiance
Present. Colors.
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The National Anthem, Carlos Meda.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's pearly light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Colors. Ready. Cup. Right.
Stand back. Right. Face.
Right.
Forward.
Face.
March.
Forward. March.
Detail. Halt.
Detail. Parade. Rest.
Out.
And now for the invocation. Chaplain Abraham Galvan.
On behalf of the VFW District 28 and Post 8925, Pilot Knob, it's an honor to be out here. Uncover. Almighty Father that's in heaven, we come today to honor the former Travis High School students who gave their lives while in the service of their country in wars of Vietnam, Persian Gulf, Iraq, Afghanistan, and other conflicts. We ask you, Father God, to continue to bless those that are currently serving and defending our nation, the Constitution, democracy, and our way of life. In your holy name, Jesus Christ, we ask your blessing. Amen.
And in respect to our elders, we will now do
Face.
the indigenous ceremony.
Order. Right. Rest.
Flies next to you way up in the sky, and I'm going to do shifting things to it. They drove up and take care of us, just like we did. What are him like that? They will not have to pay this price.
Thank you so much, Jim Cook and our fellow Native Americans. We have been blessed with a wonderful day. I know we were all worried, so before we get started with these speeches, and of course I've told my politicians that we want to get to the main thing, perhaps they can cut back a little bit. But since we have no threat of rain at the moment, they can take their time. Mr. Ty Davidson, principal of the school here, was very gracious in allowing us to do this. Of course, the school board also played a very big, important role. So Mr. Ty Davidson, would you come forward, please?
Thank you, sir. I am not a politician. I will keep it short. Good morning, everybody. I am Ty Davidson, and welcome to the grounds of William B. Travis Early College High School. As the principal of a school that offers over 50 advanced academic courses, it would be easy for me to overlook the non-academic achievements that happen on a daily basis. But today, I stand here as the grandson of a World War II war veteran, the son of a Korean War veteran, and the son-in-law of a Vietnam veteran. And I'm proud of this dedication as any award or recognition that this school has ever earned. I would like to take a moment to thank former Mayor Lee Leffingwell, retired Commander, U.S. Navy, and Rebel alumnus. Trustee Paul Saldana, who represents Travis Early College High School. Trustee Matthias, and County Commissioner Margaret Gomez. But I want to additionally acknowledge the hard work of Dan Ariano and his group for making this project happen. Although the monument will never equal the sacrifices of our veterans, I for one know that every time I step through the front steps of Travis High School, veterans of the armed forces will be remembered and thanked for their courage and service to a wonderful, wonderful country. Thank you.
The school superintendent will not be with us today, so in his place we have Mr. Paul Saldana, our newest elected official on the School Board of Austin. Paul?
Thank you. Good morning. You know, part of the mission here at Travis High School is to prepare our students with exposure to meaningful experiences and to become lifelong learners. This also includes developing and respecting interest in our community that surpasses their own concerns. I cannot think of a greater honor, privilege, and educational opportunity for our students than to assume the awesome responsibility to be guardians charged with protecting and honoring the memory and service of our military veterans and alumni of William B. Travis High School. The monument that we will unveil today should serve as a constant reminder to our AISD students, faculty, and community that too often we take for granted the people that deserve our gratitude. Abraham Lincoln once said, "Honor to the soldier and sailor everywhere, who bravely bears his country's cause. Honor also to the citizen who cares for his brother in the field and serves, as he best can, the same cause." So on behalf of the AISD Board of Trustees and our superintendent, we humbly offer our thanks to the families of the veterans that we honor here today for your unselfish sacrifices and service to our country and community. And we thank and acknowledge the outstanding work and leadership of the Travis High School Monument Committee led by Mr. Dan Ariano. Thank you.
The following is not a paid political advertisement, but I'd like to recognize a group here that was very instrumental. I'm going to save the award for the inside, but Home Depot, they were very instrumental. They're back there, and I just thought I'd recognize them. Thank you so much, guys. Next, we will hear from our mayor. Does anybody see Mayor Steve Adler anywhere around? If not, we will move on. With former Mayor Lee Leffingwell. Yay! Commander! I salute you, sir.
Thank you, Dan. I'm really glad to fill in for the mayor. I know he would have been here this morning had it been possible, but he has such a busy schedule. I know from experience that he has a very busy schedule, so we'll give him a bye on this one, I hope. But I want to thank Dan Ariano first for putting this event together. I know he did it. It's his avocation. It's his goal in life to serve the veterans, to honor veterans, but also to honor Texas history. And as he tells me, to get it right, just the facts, not the glorifications, not the exaggerations, but just get the facts right. Thanks for getting the facts right, Dan. We appreciate that. I want to thank Principal Ty Davidson for his stellar leadership of this high school. I don't know for how many years, but I know it's been for many years, ever since I've been mayor of the city of Austin. It's been my privilege to work with him and come back out here to Travis High School, my alma mater. Rebels true, right? Rebels forever. Principal Davidson has done a great job of leading this school, and now I understand you're entering into a new phase where you'll combine college and high school credits. What a great opportunity for the students of Travis High School that I know they will take full advantage of. I want to recognize, not just because I was in the Navy, but this NROTC group here, who I've seen perform several times, their color guard. I got to tell you, you guys are looking sharp. Let's give them a hand. You represent your school well, and you set a good example for other students in your high school who are not members of your organization, who I hope will be motivated to follow in your path. Thanks for setting such a great example. You know, 1 week ago was Memorial Day. It's a holiday that is observed throughout the United States to remember the veterans, the servicemen who died in service to their country. It was originated after the Civil War in this country, and now has come to honor all servicemen who died in service to their country. It's an opportunity to recognize and remember those who gave that ultimate sacrifice, those who we owe a debt that we can never repay, but we're sure going to try to do that as hard as we can to repay that debt. President John F. Kennedy once said that a nation reveals itself not only by the men and women it produces, but by the men and women it honors and the men and women it remembers. So this is a great step forward today, this memorial in honor of Travis High School students who went on to serve their country. And the memorial doesn't just honor those who gave their life, but it honors all of those who were victims in our wars from Vietnam onward. Whether they be victims of PTSD or some other debilitating problem that has interfered with their life, and this honors their sacrifice. I'm very proud to be a part of it. I'm proud to be a member of the United States Navy, retired now. I'm proud to be a former Travis High School student, and I'm very proud to have been your former mayor and greet all of you, and I thank you all very much for coming out here today. It's a great crowd, and you're here for a great cause. So thank you again, and God bless the United States of America.
Thank you, Commander. Now, I believe from the Congressman Lloyd Dockett's office, we have a representative. Marco? Apparently not. Okay, we move right along. One thing that there he is. Yes.
Sorry, Dad.
Snuck up on us.
Sorry, Dad.
Yes.
Hello, official greetings from Congressman Lloyd Doggett. Thank you all for being here today. Even though he was not able to be here today, I'm a proud veteran of the Iraq conflict, and you know, being able to see this monument honoring our soldiers from Vietnam all the way to the area where I served is a pleasure. And again, since I'm already out here, we do offer constituent services to anyone who are having problems with the Veterans Affairs. And also Social Security, so if you want to see me afterwards. But thank you very much, and God bless Texas, God bless the United States of America, and thank you for honoring our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines.
Another graduate and another alumni from Travis High School. I believe everyone knows her, County Commissioner Margaret Gomez. We grew up in the same neighborhood. No nos podemos salir del barrio.
We always come back to the neighborhood, but it's a great neighborhood. It's a great honor for me to be here today to celebrate the hard work of the alumni of Travis High School, led by Dan Arellano, and then there are other members as well who attended Travis High School, who wanted to remember those students, fellow students, who went off to war to really safeguard our freedoms and our liberties. And that's one of the main reasons that I like to remember and not ever forget the sacrifices that were made by these students who grew up and went off to war, and especially the sacrifices by their families. And so therefore, I will never give up any freedoms that have been won for me by our soldiers. I will never give up liberties, and so neither should any of us. And so that's my way of honoring them every single day that I do business anywhere. Thanks to the committee, there was a lot of hard work done, and there were a lot of meetings. And as you can imagine, you meet over and over and over because there's so many little details to take care of in order to make sure that it was all inclusive. We try to not forget anyone at all. And so a lot of hard work. So Dan, I think somewhere along the line we need to advertise the members of the committee so everyone can thank them as well. Great. To thank them for their time and effort given to getting this all together today. So it took a lot of patience and knowledge on the part of fellow rebels who wanted to make sure that something very meaningful was done here to not forget our fellow students. It was great getting together and talking about our days here at Travis High School. And some of us drive by Travis High School almost every day. And so you have to go somewhere. Here it's centrally located, and so whether you're going to work or going to the grocery store or going to buy gas or whatever other errands you have to do, I find it necessary to drive by Travis High School. So I cannot ever forget where I came from, what I learned here, and what made me, I think, to think about what I'm doing today, to learn about democracy, to learn about what the people want and what the people need. So that's what I learned at Travis High School. And so I want to just say, I'll try to keep this short because I know it's also heating up a little bit. So many thanks to all of the family members who also responded to calls from the committee members wanting information about your relatives who had made great sacrifices for us. And so I too want to remind the veterans that Travis County does have services for veterans at the Veterans Office at the Palm School Center. And it's right on the corner of Cesar Chavez and the frontage road of I-35. And so that office is available to you and for any questions or any services. And I know that they stay very busy, so let's keep them busier. So here's to all the rebels true. Thank you.
One thing that I would like to clarify, somebody asked me, are y'all building another war memorial? Of course not. This is not a war memorial. Wars are not memorial, and they should never be memorialized. This is a memorial to honor the young men that answered the call to duty. They responded. They went and they served their country, and we should be proud of them, as we are. The names that are on here, they're probably in Washington, D.C., but who is ever going to go to Washington, D.C.? I certainly can't afford it. That's why we built this. This is for us. Moving along now, because we're all here for the unveiling. We are going to ask the families to come forward. This is going to be a symbolic gesture. So if the families will please come forward to do the actual unveiling of the monument. Where's the Gilbert Guerrero? They're coming. They're coming. Where's the Garcias? Y'all will just line up here. There will be a photo session as well. Look at all these wonderful people. All of these are descendants, they're the family, the mothers, the sons, the daughters of the loved ones that will be on our memorial. Yes. They come in to help. Yes. And now the reading of the names from the ROTC. There you go. The bell. Are you ready with the bell, please?
Ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to
For
go.
Vietnam War, Larry R. Rivas. Harold Daly. Benny Matias Jr. Joe R. Garcia. Robert E. Rath. David E. Freestone. Patrick D. Rosen. General D. Smith. For Agent Orange, John W. Aguilar. Jesse Avila. Mario Calderon. Carol F. Collins Jr. Agustin Davila. Luis G. Garcia. Larry Guerrero. Gabriel Hernandez. Raymond Hernandez. Jesse Labas. Joe Labas. Thomas D. Perry. Alfred Reyna. Raymond Ruiz. Albert Segura. Joe T. Cifuentes. Albert J. Smith. Daniel R. Vargas. Other. Theodore M. Wisen. Iraq War. Nicholas Perez. George Ulloa.
And now the Tejanos in action will fire a volley and salute, followed by Robert Ortiz with taps.
Color.
This concludes our military service. We will continue inside. Sorry about that. One more item I had completely forgot. The laying of the wreath. Yes, if y'all could move back just a little bit, I overlooked one important item. Yes, yes. The laying of the wreath by the ROTC and the Tejanos in Action. Yes. Could y'all move back, please? Could y'all move back, please?
Present arms. Order. Arms.
Thank y'all so much for attending. We will be doing this on an annual basis, hopefully. For now, we will continue with the awards and presentations inside where we have goodies, so please follow us inside for the continuation of the ceremony. Thank y'all so much. Thanks.
Frank.
Can I get you, man? Call out.
Detail. If you can fall out, you fall out and see fall line. What's better in chief design? Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Fall out.
Yes, sir.
I'll make sure all of you. All right.
Ian.
You again? What's this, Take care of yourself.
That's right.